Yes, Merritt at full forward at the moment, Jack, as Madden gets the ball down. Got a little gotch in there. So Williams picks the ball up. It goes straight in towards Clayton. Clayton's short kick comes out towards Wood. He got an awkward bounce. It's picked up by Baker. Baker a quick hand pass to Wood. His kick up towards the forward area where Merritt's in the front position. Gets a push in the back. And Roger Merritt will take the free kick within kicking distance. So the chance of first score going on the board as the Roger Merritt is only 35 metres out. No angle of note on replay.
Michael Reeves made the mistake of getting behind on that occasion. The arm came right across the shoulder. The umpire's decision was absolutely correct.
So we find Merritt very deliberate as he lines the ball up. Should put first goal on the board.
We should put first score in anyhow, Bob. There's nothing happened yet. We've been playing over 5 minutes.
The kick from Merritt. There's no mistake about that. First goal to Roger Merritt, and Essendon have 1-0.
Not a bad crowd here at Windy Hill this afternoon, and it is a bit windy. As I said before, the breeze coming from the most unusual angle. Normally comes in from the south or southwest. Today we see it coming in from the southeast. So I assume the Bombers have played under these conditions before, but I don't think Fitzroy would have seen these conditions too often. The ground in fair shape too. A bit of rain over the last couple of days, but the ground in good condition. And looking forward to a tip-top game of football. At the centre, Rowan Saws, the umpire, will put it down.
On the bounce, Rendell gets a tap to Gotch. His kick off the side of the boot, doesn't travel enough distance, stumped on by Laurie. Laurie gains possession again, forces the ball out of the pack, but not before the umpire had decided it was time for a bounce.
Well, Fitzroy into the breeze, Bob. They need a couple of goals in this quarter. They can't let Essendon get away from them. Essendon have had most of the play, or in the back should have been the free kick against Madden. It will be paid to Rendell. Now Rendell, back in the Fitzroy team, has had a bad shoulder injury. He's going out wide, looking for the leads. Wilson doing the roving, but good mark taken down there by Quinlan, and if anyone can kick a goal from 40 metres out, Quinlan can.
And Jack, I heard on the radio this morning that Rendell has only played 4 games for Fitzroy this year, and they've won all 4.
Well, he's a big man in the Fitzroy team, Bob. They miss him when he's not in there, of course, and it's rest. Quinlan's got the first goal for Fitzroy, so scores level at the Essendon Oval, where Essendon are playing Fitzroy on Sevens Big League.
Listen, as Jack Edwards was saying before, normally on this ground, Fitzroy, we watch the replay. Rendell putting the nice kick out and Quinlan taking the mark. But normally Fitzroy would be kicking with the breeze, but today it's going completely the other way, and so Essendon have opened up with the breeze. And Rendell with a backhander. It's taken by Clark of Essendon. He swings back with a hand pass out to Wood, and Brian Wood puts it wide towards the half-forward line. Williams in the front position, a nice mark.
Can play on if he wishes, but no, he thought of it then with a hand pass to Baker, but changed his mind very quickly and very well done. Short pass doesn't quite come off. Could have been a free kick to Neagle, though. Clark went through, couldn't take it with him. Gets shoveled out of the pack. Another chance now. It's been knocked out by Danaher, picked up and shot a goal by Baker, and it's straight through for another Essendon goal. So Sevens Big League scoreboard showing Essendon 2 goals for 12 points, Fitzroy 1 goal, 6 points.
So that was one occasion, Jack, when it shows that you just got to continue to go after the ball, because on replay now we see Danaher tapping the ball wide to Baker, but before that there were about 4 players who went at it, missed it completely, and if Baker had stopped, then he wouldn't have had a chance of going on with the goal.
Over 8 minutes gone, the first quarter. Essendon leading by 1 straight kick, 6 points in front they are, and the big ruckman, Rendell and Madden. Rendell's tap comes out, a chance for Sidebottom, picks up, as he fell, he got the kick down toward Conlon, he can't get it. Chance for Carey, another chance existing for Loken, he can't get it out. Bradley Gotch tackled a bit high, the umpire calls play on. It's been driven up to Merritt, to Madden. Plays on quickly, and Neagle will drive Essendon forward. It's a high kick to the half-forward zone. The man in front can't take the mark. Thornton does the roving, can't get it out cleanly. Comes out of the pack, it's still in there. The umpire hasn't blown the whistle as yet. Another pack forms up.
Umpire had a kick then, Jack.
I thought it hit his boot. We won't put that down on the stats, will we?
So the bounce to take place at centre half forward for Essendon. Big pack of players around the bounce. Rendell tried to grab it. He was held according to the umpire. He was retarded anyway. And so we find Rendell going on with a hand pass to Clayton. Clayton under a fair amount of pressure, puts the ball wide, and the mark taken by Richard Osborne. 15 metres could be paid. Yes. Osborne now, not waiting for the 15 minutes. Meath runs on, puts a long kick, Sidebottom in position to mark, and does exactly that.
Plays on, he wanted to play on, yes, he's going to play on now. He nearly got tripped coming out of that pack. Poor football to go straight to Carlson. Well, that was a great pass if ever you've seen one. He hand passes down to Turner. Turner shoots one over into the forward pocket. Puts his player under pressure. Looked like Laurie under pressure there. Wilson picks up. Tries to snap back from the boundary, looking for Quinlan, but out in front. The man to take the mark is Billy Duckworth. Duckworth kicking right across goal, looking for Neagle. The kick drops a bit short, but Neagle makes it good. There's a good mark in the middle of 3 Fitzroy opponents. Merv Neagle, half-back flank. Doesn't want to give the ball away. He breaks away now. On the left foot, drives to the half-forward zone where Donnell's under the ball. Danaher doesn't take the mark. Got up first. Danaher got in position, and the umpire said exactly that.
So the free kick will be taken, much to the disappointment of the Essendon crowd, but I agree with the umpire. And Thornton puts the ball wide to centre wing, looking for a side bottom. Couldn't take the mark. Ezard does extremely well. Oh, no free kick whatsoever.
Well, he has it now. Ezard on the wing position, going short. It drops in front of Watson. Looks for the free kick. Oh, Parrish tried to bump him. Could have done the tackling. Watson goes down. The umpire said free kick. Push in the back. Watson playing on quickly to Bradbury. Bradbury on the left foot drives into the full forward zone. Donnell will get up high, and with Danaher, they both mess it up.
Tapped on by Reeves. He goes after it again. Taps it wide for Carlson. Carlson under a bit of pressure. Got one in the back.
Another in the back there
and
too.
Whitten couldn't gain it. A hand pass from Parrish across to Wilson. Wilson spears it towards half forward, and Pert takes the mark. A well-placed kick by Gary Wilson. Pert allowed to play on. Goes for the long kick. It's a beautiful looking kick. It's a great goal, I feel. No, 1 point. It swung right across at the last minute, and 1 point to Gary Pert.
The breeze is pushing across the ground a little bit, Bob, from that right-hand forward pocket there to where we're sitting. So it's a little bit across the ground, but does favour Essendon, really. Now, who'll take this one? No one. The ball comes to turf. Wilson did the roving well, but lost possession. He comes out now and taken by Ezard, driving up toward the half-forward zone. No mark is taken. Osborne's there. Can he get the run of the ball? It's out in front of him now. Got a kind bounce. He's looking for Laurie on the left foot. He's coming downfield straight to Watson now. Off his hands. Might go out of bounds here. Watson put it down, looking for the free kick. Could have been a free kick to Williams, and it will be paid.
Yes, inexperienced by Fitzroy there. Watson bounced the ball. All they had to do was grab hold of him, and he was in possession as Williams goes short. Too short, in fact, and it's into the arms of Graham Hinchin.
Hinchin in 2 minds. Thought of going across the ground. Oh, the kick was smothered off the boot. The umpire didn't pay any penalty. Donnell can't pick up on the boundary line. Hinchin tried for a hand pass back, but Essendon has it through. Donnell shoots it in towards the full forward zone, and Madden will put it through. It's a goal to Simon Madden. A bit of a mix-up there between the Fitzroy defenders, and there's Big Rendell going crook down there in the goal square to the goal umpire, but he's made his decision. It is a goal.
At quarter time, Essendon led by 17 points, 5 goals 1 to Fitzroy's 2 goals 2. Now to the second quarter at the 13-minute mark of play.
It's taken by Donnell. Donnell goes after it again. It's knocked out of his hands. Comes towards Loken. Loken gives the hand pass to Gotch. Gotch under pressure. Got it on to Wilson though. Wilson snaps towards goal. It's a nice looking kick from Gary Wilson, and he brings up his first goal.
Well, I said Fitzroy needed goals, and they have one now through their skipper Gary Wilson. Essendon 6-3 third. Oh, loads of blue on out there. I was looking at the scoreboard, and something happened while my attention was distracted. Didn't see what started all that, Bob, and you were writing the score down too, I realise, and the umpire sorting things out.
I wouldn't be surprised if Wilson got another kick, Jack.
Well, he's asking for the ball. There will be another kick now. We don't see this very often in football. The ball had gone through the goals, and Wilson must have been fouled, so the umpire, and quite within the rules, has awarded another kick to Wilson, so he has a chance to kick 2 goals. The first one, of course, and this one. So this could change the pattern of the game. Gary Wilson.
I think he was telling the goal umpire that this will be his second goal if it comes up, Jack.
Well, this is most unusual. It has happened, but not very often. Wilson trying for his second goal. Oh, he's missed it. Badly missed it. So 1-1 kicked by Gary Wilson. I hope the scoreboard kept up with that, because Essendon have kicked 6-3-39, and the scoreboard here will change to show 3-4-20.
Might explain to viewers, Jack, that it's only another kick if the ball has gone over the line before the player is hit.
That's right, Bob. And the umpire awarded that, but Wilson couldn't capitalise upon his second chance. So down on the half-back zone.
Well, I think Vanderhaar's a little lucky there, Jack.
Yes, he could have lost possession to side bottom, but he's getting the kick. Going high. Look at the pack around this one.
Big pack, as Jack has called. It comes off the hands of that pack. Williams takes it, gives the hand pass out. It's tapped away by Carlson. Comes towards Reeves and Merritt. Merritt falls over. Reeves goes over the top of him. Hinchin picks it up, puts it back towards the half-forward flank. Rendell in the front position takes a strong mark. Plays on immediately. Almost tackled, loses it, falls over, gives the hand pass to Hinchin. Hinchin just gets boot before Danaher got a little push towards him. The ball bounces awkwardly for Wood, picked up by Thompson. Back towards the wing and Clark. Clark gathers it well. Gives the hand pass back to Wood. Got an awkward bounce, but recovered it beautifully. Back now to Clark. And Essendon go forward as Clark puts it up to half forward and Williams takes the mark.
He can play on quickly. He's going to do that. He puts it up high. Merritt's down there. The ball floating toward Merritt. He's up high. Can't take the mark. And look at this. Bradbury! It's a goal to Essendon. Good football by the Bombers. And an injured player down there in the goal square. Looks like Reeves is down injured. Scoreboard on Sevens Big League. Essendon 7-3 and Fitzroy 2-4.
Well, I won't say luck's a fortune as we watch the replay. But Williams now, a good move by Kevin Sheedy off the bench because Pert was beating Bradbury, and so Bradbury was swung down onto the forward line and Wood going on to Pert. So Bradbury actually onto the wing, but moving down onto the forward line on the piece of play there.
Madden tapped it down. Chance for Fitzroy now. It's been kicked up by Turner, but Vanderhaar in the way. Vanderhaar looking for a 50.
No half forward there, Jack, because Sidebottom was in there going for the knockout.
Yes, I don't know what he's doing down there. It's a free kick downfield. Fitzroy in all sorts of bother here. Essendon running right over the top of them. Madden kicks it down long. Chance now for Hawker. Hawker can't get it out cleanly. Reeves is in there doing battle. Another big pack forming up. It gets hurried out of the pack. There's a chance now for Ezard, but he's off target. And the umpire said out of bounds on the full.
So Thornton first on the scene, nobody there to take the mark, so Thornton takes full advantage of that, puts it towards the wing, but there's nobody there for Fitzroy. It's straight into the arms of Peter Bradbury. Bradbury on centre wing.
Fitzroy not using the ball very intelligently, Bobby.
Not at all, Jack. Up high was Coleman, couldn't take it, picked up by Danaher. Danaher snap, it'll be a great goal, I feel, a wonderful goal by Terry Danaher.
Well, one can stop the Bombers. They're flying high at present. Essendon, 8 goals, 3, 51. Fitzroy, 3 goals, 4, 16 on Sevens Big League. Well, that scoreboard's wrong with our score here.
And we watch the replay, Jack. So off the hands of the pack it comes. Terry Danaher wobbles the kick forward, but that was a great snap. Very happy Essendon supporters. Yes, it was skill by Terry Danaher.
At the centre bounce once again, the ball tapped down, another chance for Essendon to go forward. It's been hooked round toward Harvey on the half-forward flank position. He's taken the mark too. So Harvey, after taking that pass from Williams, drives into the half-forward zone. Ezard will wait at the back looking for any club, and a mark will be paid to the man in front, and Terry Danaher kicked that last goal. So Danaher looking for the short. Chance now, he's gone to the forward pocket. Madden will have a left foot snap to it. No, he doesn't try for the goal. He tried to bring it back into the scoring zone, and the mark has been taken down there by Coleman. Should be a 15-metre penalty too against the Essendon team, and that will be applied now. We're having a little bit of a discussion here. Our scoreboard showing 2-4, but they've missed that goal kick by Gary Wilson, I'm sure.
Yes, I'm sure of that, Jack. Certainly is 3-4. As Loken slipped, it's picked up by his opposition, and that's Baker who spears the ball forward. Bradbury takes it. Now Bradbury's playing on this wing, Jack, so he's certainly covering some territory.
He's all over the place. Bradbury could kick a goal from there. No, he's gone short. The Essendon playing with a lot of confidence now. He found the lead by Hawker, and Hawker will take the shot from only 35 metres out.
And Bradbury and Harvey swapping there because Harvey was on the wing. And I think you'll find Harvey then will go back to the half-forward line and Bradbury back to the wing. So intelligent teamwork by Essendon. Good
coaching by Kevin Sheedy. Hawker going toward goal. Looks good from here. The umpire indicates all clear, so Essendon, good grip now in the game. Essendon 9 goals, 3. Fitzroy 2-4. Sorry, that's 3-4 on Sevens Big League.
Bradbury now, not on camera. That's Glenn Hawker on camera. So we watch the replay. The hand pass. There's no value in that, Jack.
I can't see any, Bobby. The breeze does favour Fitzroy, but they're not using it to their advantage.
Players run around the back like sheepdogs. There's no value whatsoever.
At the middle once again. Merritt came on the scene a bit late. The ball came out toward Gotch, but he couldn't take it. The Essendon side now through Baker, trying to get the ball away. It's been picked up by Thompson. His hand pass came out. It wasn't a very good hand pass to Williams, but Williams has received a free kick for being held, I would think the umpire would have said, when not in possession. The kick by Williams coming down toward Danaher. Manny fall, nearly had it on the second grab. Hawker went in to do the roving, couldn't take it out, and the umpire will bounce.
The umpire having a good view of the fact that that was being held to Hawker So the bounce will take place at centre half forward. 57 to 22. Pushing the back will go the way of Madden. Coleman not using a great deal of nous on that occasion, and Madden will take the free kick at centre half forward. He's kicked 2 goals, but he is kicking into the breeze, so it will need a good kick, but it is certainly, well, one that could be kicked from that position.
There he goes again, Bobby, who didn't quite have a camera shot of him, picks up a bit of grass and tests the breeze, so
it was Danaher and his opponent in the goal square. Make the distance. Yes, I think it might. 3 goals to Simon Madden.
Well, the Bombers, as I said before, well on top of Fitzroy.
4 goals, 7. We now pick up play at the 13-minute mark of the third quarter.
Once again, we'll find a bounce to take place. Play getting bottled up out here on the flank, Jack.
Yes, wants a big punch to clear this pack. It's what they need. Can Madden get one or can Rendell get one? Rendell doesn't try for the big... Oh, he's hooked it out of bounds on the foot. Took the ball in. I thought he may have given a big punch toward goal, Bob, to get the ball moving. He grabbed it and shot it out of bounds on the full. Hawker's free kick.
It's only Rendell's 5th game for the year, Jack, and he doesn't look the fittest, does he?
No, he doesn't, Bobby. He's had a lot of trouble this year. Madden playing quite well, though, driving the ball in toward the half-forwards. O'Hinchin going the spoil. Chance for Watson. The ball didn't quite come up to him. Osborne's a chance now for Fitzroy. He lost possession. Carlson's there, but they can't pick it up. They're picked up here by Ezard. Lost Joe. Carey took it from him. Up to Harvey it goes, a chance for Baker. No, he didn't let a hand pass go to Baker. Now Baker's got the hand pass into the goal square. He travels and gets it through for another goal to Essendon. So good combination there by the Essendon half-forwards. Baker running down the ground, anticipating the hand pass, which eventuated. And Essendon 13-5, Fitzroy 5-9 on 7's big lead.
In the replay, we see the kick come from Harvey, the hand pass from Harvey. Out wide, Williams running right down the ground. Ran possibly 50 metres before he gained possession, and the Baker read that tape beautifully.
Well, what can Fitzroy do, Bobby, or can they get out of this?
Can't see them getting out of it, Jack.
A long way down the track, 83 playing 39, Fitzroy trailing. Essendon in front, 14 1/4 minutes into the third term on 7's big league. At the centre bounce again. Rendell got it, then Laurie got a big tap down. It come down toward Little Gotch, he couldn't pick it up cleanly. Baker again in trouble, got a hand pass away to Neagle. Neagle now left footing it up the track to the half-forward zone. Players fly high, the rover down there was Ezard. Osaka's off the ground toward goal. That was good thinking. It's in the open territory in the forward pocket. Very close to the line, hooked back toward Harvey. In the back might have been played to Harvey. The umpire called play on. No, he's played the throw. He's played the throw against Carey. I thought he hooked it back. The umpire said he threw it.
Yes. I suppose it comes back to interpretation there, Jack, and the umpire's the man in charge. Hinchin with the kick. Rendell.
Good mark. Oh,
couldn't quite hold it on the second grab. Oh, well, I wouldn't have played it that way, Jack.
Well, the umpire was right there, umpire Castle, so he's played the round-the-neck decision, and a free kick to be taken here by Darren Williams. Kick smothered off the boot by Wilson. Williams in it once again. He might even regain this. No, he's lost it. Chance for Rendell. Throw comes out to Laurie. Laurie hand passes to Wilson. Wilson on the left foot tries to hook it back, looking for a teammate. Free kick downfield will be played against Watson. Barwick played on to Gotch. Ball won't run for Fitzroy. Picked up by Laurie. Should hand pass in. He does it now. A chance for Parrish. He shoots toward goal. And it's a goal. Kicked off the boot of Les Parrish for Fitzroy, but they lead a lot more yet. Essendon 13-5. Fitzroy score 6-9 on 7's big lead.
And there's Bernie Quinlan, and congratulations to Les Parrish. As on replay, we see Barwick playing on. Gotch.
3-45. Essendon still leading. 16 minutes gone, the third term. Rendell. Not taken by Rendell. It's tapped down to Neagle now. A kick goes very high. Bradbury underneath it. A little bit of indecision there. The ball spoiled by Carlson. Bradbury gets it back to Neagle. Neagle hand passes out to Baker, and Baker can get the ball moving quickly for Essendon.
Well placed kick from Baker. Just a little high though for Danaher. Got to push in the backwards. Full play on. Ezard takes it. Could easily hand pass on, but he has the shot at goal. Has he missed it? No. Fortunately for Ezard, he kicked.
Yes, as Bobby meant that. He should have hand passed into Harvey. Harvey was clear nearly on the end of the goal square, but Ezard had the shot at goal. He's apologising now to Harvey. You saw that there. And as Bobby said, fortunately for him, it did go through. That was the opportunity he had. You can see it on replay, but he had the shot instead. But brought up the result. 14-5, 89, 6-9, 45, Essendon leading.
On 7's big league, more action now from the third quarter, and we've been playing 20 and a half minutes.
trouble early when he was playing from behind, but he's getting himself in the right position now. That was a very good mark taken by Michael Reeves. He's looking for a short pass also. See, there's no one down there in position to kick to, Bob, so they've got to keep going around the flanks all the time. Now that one's been kicked from the centre half-back position out to the half-back flank. They talk about Geelong and the Leyland brothers. That don't know about this Fitzroy team. Now a 15-metre kick has gone to Rendell, so in actual fact it's 5 metres further from where Reeves kicked it. Rendell will try and drive it long. I think he does that, but straight toward Merritt. Pert at the back, can't get it. The ball comes down to Gotch, he's in trouble. The hand pass came out. Is it Gotch or not? No, it was Barwick. Oh, that was a little bit of a nudge by Barwick there against Merritt. But a free...
That's what you call using your head, Jack.
Yeah, something like that, Bobby. And the mark taken on the outer side by Roos. That was good football. Now Carlson getting the ball moving into the half-forward zone. Barwick must have been told to leave it because he did just that. Sock it off the ground. Chance for Thompson. He hand passes back to Wood. Wood from half-back goes into the half-forward zone. Osborne under the ball. Can't take the mark. Could have been a free to Harvey. It's been well picked up here by Watson. Gathers pace and hooks it back toward the full forward position. And a mark should have been paid to Madden. Yes, it will be.
There's a nice mark by Simon Madden. He's already kicked 3 goals. He's in position. He's only 25 metres out, virtually directly in front. As we see Reeves trying to punch the ball away, but Madden 2 or 3 grabs. 4 or 5. A great mark to Simon Madden.
He's only out 25 to 30 metres. Simon Madden, 3 to his credit, as Bobby Skilton told you. Essendon 14-5 before he comes in to take the shot at goal. Big left-footed ruckman coming in now.
And directly in front, there's no mistake. The goal umpire hardly moves. 4 goals to Simon Madden, and Essendon go to 15 goals, 5, 89. No, it's 95. And Fitzroy 6-10, 46.
Well, I don't know. Bobby and I have been talking about the way Fitzroy have been playing today, getting the ball the centre half-back position and going out to the flank, then bringing it back toward the centre half-back, then going out the other flank. So I don't know what they expect to achieve there, but one of the reasons they're forced to do it, I think, Bob, is no Fitzroy players in position. There's no one to kick to downfield. And
Gotch is off the ground. Coleman, number 32 there, just coming on the ground, so obviously they decided to go for a bit of height. The smallest man coming off and one of the tallest coming on.
Centre bounce once again. Merritt a chance. Rendell's there. No result. Taken by Watson, kicked out of the pack. Taken by Roos, over toward Laurie, but chipping in was Wilson, looking for the chance to play on. Hand passes out to Carlson. Carlson wrong-footed, hooks it back toward Turner, or tried to hook it back, I should have said. Donnell's there for Essendon, getting the ball and driving back toward the wing, but I think it's out on the full, and it will be a free kick.
I think it might have been out before he kicked the check.
Maybe so, because the umpire hasn't indicated that kicking out on the full. The ball was out before Donnell got boot to it, so it's going back to that half-forward flank for Fitzroy on the outer side of the ground. Ruckman will be Merritt and Rendell.
Both players jostling for position. Merritt grabs it, kicks smothered off the boot, well taken by Wilson. A hand pass to Loken. Loken's kick towards half-forward. Clark's in the way though, and a good courageous mark by Neil Clark.
He would have got the free kick too, I feel, had he not taken the mark. Duckworth was about to play on. There's a short pass to Wood coming off out there. Wood on the half-back line, going in towards centre half-forward. Big pack. In there is Danaher. Oh, got the hands of it. Couldn't hold it, though. Gets hurried out of the pack toward the half-forward zone for Essendon. Can Madden get it down? He tries to do so. It gets forced out again. Williams into the open goal. Shoots! And he got another one. So Essendon, through Darren Williams, kicking their 16th goal. Essendon 16-5, 101. Fitzroy 6-10, 46, and what a whitewash.
Williams, a very busy player, but good play by Carey as we watch the replay. Sevens big lead. We'll see the ball come down. Williams couldn't quite get to it. It's tapped away. Reeves couldn't gain possession. Carey, a nice hand pass over the top. And Williams, although under pressure, making no mistake. Against Merritt.
Two old names in football, Coleman and Merritt. Coleman didn't quite get it down. He comes toward an eagle though, side bottom, tried to barge his way through, didn't take possession, was looking for the free kick. It was suckered off by Turner, now kicked up by Barwick. A chance for Quinlan. He was blocked out though, taken away here. And bad bit of hand pass there by Duckworth. He has a chance to recover though, and he does just that. Got a hand pass out to Wood. He got the fumbles. Now Barwick shoots toward goal. Is it chance for Fitzroy to goal because the man with the ball is burning. 52 points, Essendon 101 points, so to be a real bit of a drubbing coming up here for Fitzroy. They can't get a move on. Coleman will get the ball back to the umpire now, and proceedings will get underway once again. We've been playing now 26.5 minutes of the third quarter. You're on Sevens Big League from the Essendon Oval. Centre bounce. Coleman opposing Merritt.
The ball going towards Merritt, but Coleman up high. It is giving away a free kick. Thompson's short kick towards half forward, punched away by Thornton, runs past Roos. He gets good support from Clayton. Clayton's kick goes straight to the opposition though. It's something we've witnessed on many occasions today. The kick came from Baker, out wide. Hinchin gives the hand pass across to Wilson from the half-back line. Wilson hooks it back towards the wing. Loken in position. As the ball punched away, Bradbury then held, and Bradbury will win out. 2 against 1, and the 1 out, and that's Peter Bradbury.
Peter Bradbury, wing position outer side, hand passes into Ezard. Ezard balked nicely. You have to hurry up and get the kicker's bar. He's got a ton of pace. Gee, picked him up well. Wilson goes in for Fitzroy. The ball gets hurried out of the pack, and a hand pass comes out from Clark to Neagle. Neagle on the wing position now, kicking high. He won for the Rovers, I would think, because Madden's under the ball, tapping it toward the back of the pack and forced through for one behind to Essendon. A good piece of work there by the Fitzroy defenders. No one really balanced or positioned to take it. And it's 102 playing 52. Essendon in front by 50 points on Sevens Big League.
It'll be Ross Thornton, who kicks the ball to himself and is able to play on and have a bounce coming around the forward pocket.
I want to kick
back
to
pocket,
again.
I should say. Wood in the front position, punched away by Pert. Osborne coming through, forces it over the boundary line. So a throw in to take place on half forward flank, just in front of the Essendon bench.
28 minutes all but gone of the third term. Essendon 50 points in front. Watson went for the ruck work on that occasion. It came down to Turner. He got hit a bit high. Ezard's kick smothered. Chance for Williams out to Watson. Watson out to Neagle. Neagle from the forward pocket. A difficult shot at goal. It's going well. It's going close. It's going through. What a good goal. Great goal. Kicked by Merv Neagle off the boundary line.
Sevens Big League is part of the 1984 Nissan VFL Premiership season.
Essendon versus Fitzroy today, and the final winners Essendon by 61 points. They led by 17 points at quarter time, 38 at half time, increased that to 56 at three-quarter time, and finally won 20 goals 7, 127 to Fitzroy 9-12-66. As far as the goal kickers were concerned, heaps of them for Essendon. The major one was Simon Madden with 5, then Baker, Danaher and Williams 2 each, and about 8 other players kicked 1 goal each. As far as Fitzroy were concerned, a good effort from Quinlan, who kicked 4 out of their 9. Conlon, Gotch, Parrish, Pert and Wilson kicked 1 goal each. The stats: Essendon 223 in kicks to Fitzroy's 211. Not much in the marks. Fitzroy ahead 61-56. Only one difference in the free kicks. Fitzroy with more handballs though, 88-81. Hit-outs well in favour there, Essendon 39-18. And of course the story of the game is shots at goal 33-26. You're watching Sevens Big League. Back in a moment.